Mountain Journal. So, how to simplify emotions that it's the simple things in life that are the most they're complex to desire because of how we have developed as a society. So I try to and have tried to construct things to look forward to every single day. Similar in concept to my grandmother, who really liked to emphasize that you should learn something new every day. And for me, the simplicity, the objectification of reality is that I can walk outside. I look forward to leaving, coming back, and something to enjoy as a meal. I have tolerated hunger and still do to build a higher quality of appreciation for consumption to where I fight this lack of enjoying food. It's one of the traits of the autistic spectrum. Like, I can't stand textures. I can barely stand my own saliva. It disgusts me constantly. So, alcohol helps me overcome all that. And it's not depression, it's just a loathing of being this biological and organic being. And so I look forward to sunsets. I like waking up at 2 a.m. and I spend the nights typically watching horror films or specifically zombies. I am a massive zombie fan. Why doesn't this YouTube does not loop songs properly? I am now looking for a painting. Not to buy a painting. When I say I'm looking for a painting, it is looking for a painting I can craft in my mind and put forth on canvas. One weird thing is like this part here, I'm not even picking a booger. This is itchy. Like, I get itchiness right there. I dyed my boots. They look really nice. I was heavily intoxicated on gin. Don't remember doing it. Woke up and I was like, oh, these look great. Like, that looked fantastic. I did a really good job. So, like, my ability to function and achieve things, I guess we call it functioning alcoholics, but you have to drink to survive up here. There's so many things to fight up here that It makes you stern, focused, and you fall in love. I thought I was incapable of falling in love again. And I think that is the happiness that people feel. The joy that people feel too, exponentially. I just, I love this place so much. Like, not just this environment, this cabin, this mountain, this road, this area. It's just an oddity. And something fun is this. This thing my father gave me. When you study the action, it has such a strong leaf spring that I can do stuff like this. And you can train and understand the ergonomics. So I'm practicing that because you can do that with it. And those are Wing Chun techniques inherent in how we can control the trigger, and really makes me want a single action Colt to practice that. And when you tune it, because you can do it with your palm, you can also flick them. So really, just like I would never carry it, but it is an heirloom. And I really like it. I worked very hard on that to clean it for my father. And all he wanted was it cleaned. When you open the side plate, the plate inside, it looks like an old watch. It's beautiful in there. And the quality of fitting. It's ironic that as we have developed more metallurgical methods, that our quality of handwork, though, has drastically reduced. Like, you take a modern gun apart. I wanted to get a 454 Casull, and the 454. Well, it's, what is that? The Ruger Alaskan. And I watched the video of the action. It is uglier. It's absolutely hideous. This gun, because part of what you have to like about firearms is aesthetic appeal. Though it's been shot relentlessly, you can see the wear on the cylinder. So what that means is that somebody was firing hot loads out of this, and you can see the cylinder. I don't think the frame is stretched. However, I have a few ideas on how to stretch the crane. Part of the joy of a revolver isn't simply shooting it or harming. One of my joys is this moment here, where you take 2 rounds, you seat them, spin, and locate the cylinder. I like revolvers for that, and it's just a beautiful thing. Like, you should enjoy looking at it, touching it, cleaning it, working on it more than using it. It's a fine piece of machine. It's it's romantic in our nature and ability to overcome reality. And so it's a fine gun with its own issues. I have ideas on how to fix a cylinder. I am not intuitive with the push of the Smith, but I do find it interesting that when the cylinder's open, I can't do anything. Like, so it locks it up. My hands are too big for this gun, and the spring has weakened, but as long as you flick it, it's fine. And so you're trying to train your thumb. And the reason for doing this is to catch there and to catch there. It's unnecessary, but like I can do it in 3 different ways. And the more you practice, the perspective of it is that you can have 6 rounds that are objectively at a higher fire rate, around 700 rounds a minute is the best I can calculate. If you were able to have a magazine-fed revolver, something I tried to design for a very long time, I can't do it. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful gun. And the Smith symbol, or medallion, or whatever you call that, shield, I don't know. Like, but the hammer is so hard, and there's an issue with the release timing, but you don't need that. These guns are designed for practical use, so you would never do that. But look at the hammer on this thing. It's still case hardened. The trigger, the bluing and the case hardening isn't worn off. You can see the quality of the case hardening, that the trigger, even though this gun has been clearly shot probably thousands of times, I can't even imagine how many times it's been shot, but I don't get the ergodynamics of this, which is what it's designed for. Applying pressure with your middle finger on this section here, and it imbalances, and my hand and finger get caught. It's not efficient, but part of the best joy is when you reload a cylinder. That is one reason why I love revolvers. It's just a beautiful old gun. It's from 1905. I'd never carry it. My Dan Wesson's for that. That's designed to defeat anything I might need to. I've worked on that gun for when did I get it? It was 2016. So for 10 years now, I've worked on that and studied that revolver. I don't work on other people's guns. My own father, he can't even handle training to the probability of what I'm capable to do to design into a war-ready firearm. And so I've doled them down. They're only for me. Like, I haven't modified this one. My 2 handguns, though, are like I would take them to war and be formidable with them. They're designed in ways that I can overcome any encounter. Or modified, I guess, not designed, right? Snatches of music. Whole orchestra's playing inside our heads. So what to do today? I'm going to finish felling that tree. Got to fix the pipe further. I have to try to experience happiness and optimism because I'm a pessimist. I don't value optimism. It's a weakness to me to be optimistic, so it's something that I need to challenge and approach. And this is such a good song. Need to clean my hands. I have leather dye on it. All over me. I get a bit messy. It's all leather dye. That's what it is. The foam scrubber rubber thing fell off. It's good dye though. It looks really nice. And maybe I'll just clean my guns and shoot a few rounds. And grill something. So, going back to the originality, the purpose of this video is that I need to have something every single day to where I can look forward to it. And cooking is that most basic thing. Oh, love this song. So, what's for dinner? I want to smoke something. And I don't mean that like a gangster. I want to grill something. My lamb was really delicious. It was so good, I decided to conserve it And though I know that refreezing meat will destroy the fibers and fat content, but lamb's different. Lamb is like, it's so residual. This song is so good. Fell the tree. Walk around the grocery store until the people think I'm creepy. Side for dinner. And I need to make a Wing Chun dummy. I need to start practicing again. But I'm going to customize it because I'm developing a 3-form martial art. And using, like, I'm not intuitive with swords. I'm not good with bow, even though I use bow as a name. That's absurd. But I'm very intuitive with an axe, which means that I would use a Warhammer style, incorporate the defense feet networking of Robert Bussey's martial forms and Wing Chun. And I'm going to train because I want to fight a bear. Only one man has ever taken down a bear without a weapon. At least recorded. This place has a lot of spiders. When I was a child, I used to have nightmares of spiders that would fall from the ceiling, and I was trapped in a room. I now catch them with my fingers and pick them out of the air, like that. I have overcome that weakness. My greatest fear is having to hand fight a lion. And a woman was killed by a mountain lion. They hunted them, but removing that fear, you have to overcome it. That is part of being a Coloradan, to approach your fears, your weaknesses, and pursue a solution. That's why people are so smart here. Smartest fucking people I've ever met in this country. So, I'm something called a soft paw. I developed it because of playing guitar. Like, I can keep my lip, wrist, and there's something called a wrist whip or a fist whip, where you can use inertia, acceleration, and rotational vectoring. And I'm very fluid. Though right now, I tried to tune my fingers. I'm not able to do that technique. I can't get my tips hard enough. We are beautiful. What a beautiful song. I need to go drive.